I found this little white table at a flea market for $5, and I knew all it needed was a little DIY love. I took the table apart, separating the glass from the metal ring. I had seen other people paint faux stained glass, and that was what I wanted to do with this little table. I decided on a picture of the sun and had it enlarged at Staples. Then I simply laid the glass on top of the picture, and it was time to get to work. For the lead lines, I mixed 2 parts white glue to 1 part black craft paint, mixing it right in the bottle. Using the picture as my guide, I outlined the sun. If I made a mistake, I simply wiped away the line and started again. It was that easy. I allowed the lead lines to dry overnight. And once the lines had dried, I cleaned up any lines that were too thick by cutting them away using a utility knife. For the color, I added 3 parts clear glue to 1 part craft paint and mixed it well until it was the consistency of honey. I used a 1/2 inch flat brush to paint in each color. After the color was dry, if it was a little too light, I just added a second coat. Once the sun was painted, I painted the background using a 1-inch wide brush, then smoothed out the color with a smaller brush. Once the background color was dry, I added designs to each panel using a darker or a lighter blue. After allowing the glass to dry overnight, I gave the paint 2 coats of spray sealant. Now for the metal parts of the table. I used a medium grit sanding sponge to rough up the paint and sand away any rust. After wiping it clean, I painted the metal bright blue. I gave each piece 4 light coats of paint. The table looks great in our outside space, and friends can't believe that I painted it. We've had a few rainstorms, and the table looks as good as the day I completed it. I hope this inspires you to try faux stained glass for yourself.